Ryan, does that one kind of sum up Middlesex's white ball season? So close, but just not quite seeing it over the line?
Yeah, I think, look, we probably lost key moments of the game today. Again, it's probably just one of those where, realising when they batted, there's a few things that didn't go our way, and that can happen. But when, we were batting as well, I'd say it just felt tough, and we probably should have restricted them to less than what we did.
That was probably the biggest thing, wasn't it? More often than not, if you hit 300 first, you're going to win a match.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, at times, in the modern game, you feel like you should be chasing those, but that wicket combined with probably quite a big outfield is probably just 20 to 30 too many.
For yourself, form again with the bat, it just keeps coming this year.
Yeah, I mean, I started slow today. Rocky sort of just said, just give yourself a chance and trust the pitch, and that's what I try to do. And probably I felt unlucky when I got out, but probably maybe not the right option at that time. But I thought if I could get that man back and give myself the mid-wicket again, I thought I'd be in a better place to kick on. But yeah, unfortunately, not quite how I wanted to get out today. But yeah.
For those first 10 games in the T20, Middlesex were close in a lot of them. A couple of them should have won, maybe should have won a couple more. Is it the same in the One Day Cup now that there is almost, Middlesex are in touching distance? Is the answer close?
Look, I think today is just as simple as we weren't aggressive enough in the field. We didn't get off the rope enough. We weren't aggressive enough with the ball with our lengths that we bowled, and then we weren't clinical at the death. I think it's pretty much as simple as that. I think the batting, the batting felt hard. I did both, and it felt easier to bowl than bat. And a couple of us went for 70, so that's just probably not good enough in this comp.
Yorkshire on Tuesday, how important is the game now? Obviously Middlesex went out at Leicestershire, but with 1 game to go, it is still a home game as well. Yorkshire won't have a great deal to play for themselves. It looks a long shot for them to get through. Is it important to end with a win?
Yeah, every game's important for us. I think with how the season's gone, every game gives a chance to change it round, and whether that's momentum for the red ball now, it's a shame that the One Day Cup's gone how it has, but we have to try and come back every time, try and get better, try and win. For the club, it's huge.
Has to be mentioned that Lancashire, obviously a side who were in third, they now hold third going into the final, in pole position to get that final knockout position from this group. So, to go close again against one of the top sides. Yeah,
I mean, to be honest with you, I think that the sides that have come out on top this year in our group probably have lost the most amount of players to the 100. So it's disappointing, when probably on paper we've got one of the better teams, and I'd say there'd probably be other teams as well out there that are disappointed with how it's gone. Fair play to Lancs, they've lost so many players to the 100. I think same with Hampshire, to be honest with you. Teams that probably shouldn't be competing, and they're doing a lot more than competing. They're actually beating a lot of teams. Yeah,
what about it today?
Thanks
for the time.
Cheers. Thanks.